Now that we've got always, of course, good posture, my head's up, my butt's down, I can land some good strikes. That's always a good option, of course, especially early in a fight. You want to wear him down a little bit. You don't want to just go for passes or submissions off the bat. You want to hit him a few times, you know, take his energy away, take his will away. So we've got our good posture. Up here, I can actually use my hips, just like on the feet, to land good strikes. And that's part of the posture reason. You know, down here, there's no hip turn. I've got nothing good. You know, I can hit him a little bit, but it's not going to do any damage. Once I get back here, now my hips are involved. I can land a decent shot. I can turn it over right on his face. That's good ground and pound. I mean, even in the UFC, people get knocked out down here. Even though the guard is designed to save him, up here I can land some good shots if I have good posture and good technique. Now, a few tips on striking in the guard. My first tip is I don't like to just throw against his defense. He's got two arms to defend. I've got two arms to hit. Well, if I'm landing just taking shots, he's blocking. So why not turn it into a one-on-one situation? Since I'm only throwing one punch at a time anyways, I'm always, as I posture back up, I'm looking to control maybe one hand. Now, when I throw a strike, it's one-on-one, a lot less area for him to cover. So if I'm going to throw one-hand punch, why work against two-arm defense? So control one, strike with the other. All right, and of course, we've got elbows too. So even with that defense up, if I throw an elbow over the top, I can break right through that arm and do some damage to his face. So good posture, always control. Exactly, I'm only throwing one punch at a time, so if he's got a good cover, there's not much opening there. All right, now, this is a little tip from GSP, one of the UFC's best fighters. When I'm in the guard here, if I want even more hip action, I'll actually bring one leg up, get a little more posture. Now, got a little more height on this, I got a little more hip action, so when I throw a punch, these really do damage. If I just, this is better than no posture, landing a few, but when I'm really hurt him, maybe really ready to finish him off, posture up, stand on one leg, keeping good balance. My butt is still down, and now I'll land a few good ones, elbows and punches. Now when you watch GSP, you'll always see him. He'll land a few here, and then he'll stand up, leg up, blast him a few times, come back down. Those are the more damaging shots in the guard, all right? Now, of course, we're still in the guard. We're still not landing our best shots. We still want to look to pass. We still want to look to for submissions, but always land a few here. Get them thinking about strikes before we go for our submissions and our positional changes. All right, now we can get a little more advanced striking from the open guard or even standing above him. So the closed guard, I can land some decent shots, posture up, hit. But now I want to get even more advanced. Some guys that do this kind of thing are some of the better ground and pounders, Tito Ortiz, Randy Couture. They'll pop up and land some really good shots and then look to pass or maybe go back to control. So what I'll do is from here is just to pop up. Now, I can use that armpit control we used before, or I can even put a hand on his neck. Even in the UFC, I can't choke, but I can use this as a point to stand up. So when I'm ready to do a little more damage, I'll control, look at my fingers are in, and stand up. Now notice, I'm still good posture. Even though he's even got a closed guard on me, I'm still not bending down with my butt up in the air, throwing strikes. I'm still postured up. Now, like Tito Ortiz is great at this. He'll put the cage right behind his head and land some really good punches. From here, I got gravity on my side now. Boom, boom, turning those shots over right on his jaw. Oftentimes, this is a good way to open the guard. He takes a few punches, he'll open that guard to be defensive. Now I have an open guard. So if I want him to open the guard, throw a few punches to his face and he'll do that. Now I'll be doing the stand-up guard. And then from here, we've got some really good punches also. You just got to be careful. Now guys like Fedor, the best fighter in the world, uses a lot of very exciting punches from here. I can jump in and throw very good strikes from here. I just got to be careful. Just like any guard change or anything, I cannot just throw wildly and maybe get caught in a submission. I'm still even here, landing, keeping good posture as much as I can, controlling his feet, not getting kicked in the face, and turning it over. And then maybe I'll come back down, control a little bit, land a few more, Do all sorts of different varying ground and pound positions, looking for different types of shots. Now, just like I said, every time you increase your posture, you probably land better strikes. Here's your basic start. Even better here. Boom, boom, boom. And now here's your most powerful shots in the guard. Each one I get more and more posture, more and more gravity on my side, more and more damage done. But every time I get more advanced though, I get a little more dangerous. So make sure you're keeping your posture, not blindly just throwing crazy punches. Always keeping your posture, coming down, and then controlling. All right? So with ground and pound, even in the guard, I can knock this guy out. I can stop a fight. And remember, punches are just the same as elbows. Anytime I'm here, a punch or an elbow, I can land either one. Obviously, an elbow has a little more damage due to the harness. I can cut him. I can maybe knock him out. Punch's got a little more reach, but the elbow can do more damage. So mix it up. Sometimes I'll land a few punches. He's ready for that. I'll switch it and land an elbow. So mix it up, keep working them, and then we're going to work the pass and submit. Or from up here, we got some submissions we're going to do later, or I can just start to work my stand-up passes, which are their own series. So just like before, and we're going to say this word all day long, posture. I'm coming in with good posture. Butt down, head up, controlled, not stupid, not face down, getting kicked. So you got to have good posture here as well as good posture down here.